I will ask Maria to help me to be the secretary for today. Okay. Uh, so we'll start. Also, welcome everyone. Welcome Chris. Welcome Mbak Cynthia. Welcome Deborah, Gary, and Sasa for this program today. We'll just start from the Trello board that we have over here. Maybe before we start, I would like to introduce. There are some new people here for welcome for trial, which is there's also Chris from the other. I don't know whether Chris is onboarded intern. Yeah, maybe I would like to let the floor to Chris to introduce himself. And what are you doing here?
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Chris. I'm a new product development intern here. Today I'm going to doing shadowing in the Scrum to see how HAR do the Scrum and maybe see whether I can help with the problems that are occur in HAR chapter. So, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Now, maybe to Sasa.
Hello everyone, my name is Nasha. I'm from Bandar Lampung. I'm still on trial for the HAR chapter, and now I'm here, same like Chris. I think shadowing what you guys are doing in the HR meeting. So thank you.
You next to Gary and then Deborah. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Gary and I'm oops. Okay, my name is Gary and I'm still on trial for the HCR program. Like Sasha and Chris and I'm probably also Deborah. We're here to shadow the meeting to know more what HCR does on Scrum. Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe. Yep.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Deborah. I'm from Bandung. Yeah, same like everyone else. I'm also sharing how HR are doing. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, we can help each other as well. So, yep, pretty much. Thank you, Andre.
Yes, thank you, gang. So also would like to introduce the HR team over here. Maybe if you don't know some of it, I will let the floor to maybe to Kak Cynthia first. Please, Kak Cynthia, introduce yourself. This is the most charming and glamorous girl in HR.
Thank you. Well, hi everyone. Good morning. My name is Cynthia. So I'm here as one of HR team. And um, what else, Andre?
Fun fact lah, fun fact if you're
Oh, fun fact. Okay. Fun fact. This is pretty easy. I am good at navigating Gmaps and also navigating your signal. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mbak Cynthia. So, all of you, the men here, please be careful with Mbak Cynthia because she might take you like anywhere, or maybe takes you, I don't know. Okay, thank you, Mbak Cynthia. And let the floor to Maria now.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Maria, and I'm an HAR intern here. And maybe fun fact about me, I like watching K-drama, all drama I mean. Thank you.
Suka berdrama. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Drama queen.
So this is all the arrangement of people in HR and also the newest trials for HR, and also we have a guest, Chris, over here. Let's just start the Scrum today. Okay, I'm trying to revise some new packaging in our SLA or campaign SLA over here. We do have something new. It's the open campaigns, which I was trying last night to create some campaigns which open for newcomers, interns or new full-time employee. So this is not finished yet, but this is just how I want to make a package, like a bundle package for the campaign for so new people will not do anything, so they will have something that they have to do like that. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do, but I haven't really finished yet. I set my deadline is for this Sunday, but yeah, hope I can do that. So let's just move into the campaign over here. I would like to, okay, the first is like open for HAR2 inquiry optimization 1.0. Nadine is actually not here yet because he's doing uh, online test for today. I will just open and let's see what happened on this inquiry optimization. Okay, the first is that the last inquiry conversion rate is like 17. Oh wait, I haven't. Okay, we are facing some troubles, which is we cannot really tracking the tracking the overall inquiry that happening in our platform, especially from Facebook. So that's why me and Nadine just want to update what's happening on inquiry optimization on by the comments. So we usually update on the funnel up there, but we're just updating on the comments, which actually in the clean conversion is like still the same. We are on 9.75, which is it's yeah actually a bit far away from what's happening, what's in on SLA, and if we just see Airbnb, sorry, Airbnb conversion is like 10.55, and we increase the direct is like 16%. So clean conversion is only conversion that happened on Airbnb. If I might tell you a bit what's happening on Airbnb conversion is like there are a lot of guests that still asking for a villa that are not available at the date at their yeah at their request. Let's say that the guest is asking for 21 of December, but they do the inquiry like for 2 January or 1 January, still asking whether if the villa is open for 31 December. That happened a lot, so that's why it makes our inquiry conversions is like slightly drop. And also in the other hand, I already set the deadline for Nadine to fix some of the token issues. So the token issues is happened as I noticed per Airbnb changed their API or something or website or something. So because I know that actually Airbnb always change their API, their website something, let's say website arrangement or something. So that's one makes some error also in the Slack notification. But moreover, it's also affecting on our docket. So I found like 2 or 3 reservation that still error. The guest actually already canceled or the docket is actually already blocked, but there are some reservation that's still coming in, so it's created double booking or overbooking. And in the other hand, the guest that already canceled, but the docket is not removed or not deleted yet. So that's such been an issue. I'm afraid that it might create some error in the Airbnb listing, which making the Airbnb is not bookable or something. I have already set, like I said, I have already set Nadine to fix this kind of issues by this week. I think that's just like a discussion first to fix this kind of issues. And the second one is from Facebook. We are increasing like only one booking converted, like from 26 to 27. And it is also what VD and also the PD team is trying to make some automated message like that, which can be counted automatically. So it basically like if you're answering this with the same template, so the product development team can parse the template and categorize it as some inquiry. Let me give you an example. Like if Cynthia is sending us an inquiry from Facebook, and if Maria answer it with the same template that all of HAR use, so it will the data can be parsed, so we can classify that kind of question as the inquiry, and also happening for the converted booking as well. So if we have a converted booking, we'll creating like a templatized message. So yeah, it will makes all of the team easier. We don't really need to document it, but just to use the same template all of the time. That's it. And also, and Instagram is dropping a lot. I was finishing my Instagram what analysis, inquiry analysis, because it's like dropping a lot due to like again the availability issues. We don't have a property that open for that kind of special date in December because yeah it's already booked. Because and also the friction on on Instagram is that we cannot show them like the actual date that available. So the guests will always be coming, always coming and asking the same date or same uh, what property that it is actually not already available again. And also, I noticing that we're facing also the lack supply. like what happened in a three-bedroom in, let's say, Jimbaran, Ungasan, Seminyak, and such. We don't really have that anymore. It's like already sold. So it creates some inquiry not converted. It should be, it can be optimized, but I think it also requires some help from the marketing team. So that's the update from Nadine and me from my side about the inquiry optimization 1.0. Do you have anything that you want to ask Tim or you want to add something? Nope, nope. I will just continue to the inquiry optimization 2.0. Nadine haven't already updated this and we'll set this as a pending because we're not doing like the inquiry workshop again. So we have no update about this, but let's just try to check if Nadine have something that she want to tell. Okay, there is nothing over here. I will just skip and continue it to guest engagement 1.0. I will let the floor to Maria, please.
Thank you, Andre. For this update, for the previous loss communication rate is 4.65 and it decreased to 4.64. And for the last check-in rate, it's 4.61. And the newest check-in rate is 4.6. We already sent the guests morning message to 250, but it's still dropping. I don't think it's because of some of the bad reviews since I didn't find any bad reviews. Maybe do you guys have any idea?
Actually, I have a question,
Something
Maria.
about like maybe we can improve this.
Okay, do you have like the same message like you always send to the guest like every morning, or you have a different message, or you just create a custom message?
I guess different, but sometimes it's similar too.
Okay, it is also affected by the what the morning message that you send to the guest, or you send it like every morning, or how you deal with that kind of things.
Mm, Maybe it's from the morning message.
Mm-hmm. And what is the analyze?
Some of the guests, I think, some of us have hasn't give the morning message. Sometimes I forget to send the morning message too. I think that's.
Okay, so how do you think we can improve that now, Maria? You want to check like doing a daily check or maybe monitoring the daily check or something, or what's on your mind you think we can improve in this case?
I think I would try to remind the HAR team to do the morning message too, since in our daily questionnaire, the communication sometimes move to WhatsApp or it is in booking.com or something like that.
Okay, this is a chance also, Maria, for you to step on those and be the hero in this case. If you want to make a reminder to all of the HAR to send like morning message, maybe in squad 2, squad 3, squad 1, 2, 3, 4, like yeah, it is a chance for you to use the core values over here about stepping on those and also be the hero. So if you want to do that, please do that because that's also important. We have like the whole funnel over there to be completed. So yeah, we're looking forward from you also, Maria, to working on this. Yeah, but again, we're like here as a team. So if you want to make a sub discussion, like a question or something, you can also make a question for us. Maybe you are confused how to make a monitoring, how to create a paper, how to create a like a good monitoring system like that. You can ask to maybe Mbak Cynthia. As per I know, Mbak Cynthia is really good at making what, let's say, a paper of monitoring like she did into the to the loyalty program. You can ask Cynthia as well. But if you want to ask me or the other team, it's also okay. How about that, Maria?
Okay, thank
Okay.
you for your suggestion.
Yes. The other team, do you have any comment, maybe from Mbak Cynthia or the other trial team? But I cannot see you. Mbak Cynthia all clear ya? Okur. Let's just move. Let's move to Airbnb loyalty program over here. Loyalty program over here. Mbak Cynthia, please, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Andre, for the time. So I think I'd like to give my update. Okay. Um, this one for the last confirmation rate, I think it got decreased. The previous one is 34.65, and then the newest one is 34%. But here is it for the Airbnb review. For Airbnb review itself, we got it 35.32%. And then for the booking.com, we got it 27%. So yeah, it's a compilation between the booking.com and also Airbnb. Right now, we haven't got any in Facebook, and we're doing the pivot. The pivot one is yesterday I had a discussion with Novel, and then we're planning to post like what is that review on this account. So we hope that it will increase the credibility and also will trigger the guests to give review to us. So I think that's the update from me, Andre. And yes, so far the friction is I do really need the host to help me out for this, especially for leaving review for the guest as well, because it will like related to the Airbnb review. If you guys don't leave review on Airbnb, then the review won't show. The review from the guest won't show. So please, you can check on your profile coverage every day and make sure that you have already reviewed all of the guests. Election, what is that?
Hmm.
Pengecualian for the guests that maybe have a trouble or what, and then you can leave it first to finish and create that problem first, and then you can leave the review after because we got 2 weeks to leaving review, and I think that's enough for us to solve that problem as well. And then also for the Facebook ads, I do really need for the host to keep checking on them like twice a week. So at the end of their stay, instead of they want to extend or they want to leave us a review, it will be easier for us to get the review from them. So yes, I think that's from me, Andre, my update and my friction so far.
Thank you, Mbak Cynthia. So I saw that actually Airbnb is like decreasing a bit, increasing a bit, like
Yeah,
increasing, yeah.
Airbnb, yes, for Airbnb. Yeah.
And Booking.com as well, yeah, from 14 to 27. I think that's a good stepping up, yeah. So, but yesterday we're also have a discussion with the Traveloka team whether if you want to input it here as well because we haven't got any review yet, but it haven't really think to put it over here. But I saw that we are actually doing like good. I mean, in the Airbnb review, we are always achieving 25 at 35, 33, like around that line. But yeah, maybe we have to also go into the strategic way to again how to make sure that the guests have a good engagement. But again, it's related to me to create a higher review conversion over here because we're in the current strategy that we did overall of the time we were always increasing like 30 something 35, 33, 34. But I think that's already indicates that we're settled over there and we can just do something to stepping up and creating some good strategy and we can gain the conversion more than 35. Thank you, Mbak Cynthia. And but I have question over here. You want to post a review on Lily's Facebook? Is it like review from Airbnb or review from where?
Yes, exactly. So the concept will be like the previous one that Dennis already posted on the marketplace for the Facebook. So we take a review from Airbnb about the place or the property that we have posted as well on Facebook.
Ah,
and then we put the review there. It's just kind of like posting, the usual post on Lily's account. Yeah, we hope that when they say, "Oh, this is the property that I want to stay at," or what, and then it will hopefully increase the credibility, our credibility, and trigger the other guests that to leave review on our Facebook page. That's the thing.
I think that's super. I think that's really good for us to share the review that happened in the property, so the guests can also trigger to okay, this property have a review, so I'm just going to go and book this. But that's good, Mbak Cynthia. But thank you. Do you have anything that you want to add, Mbak Cynthia?
Um, no, but I think yes, I do really need your help, guys, to check your review on the profile coverage, and also to keep maintaining engagement with the guests that you host,
Okur,
especially on Facebook.
Okur. Thank you, Mbak Cynthia. I think that also. So yesterday or 2 days ago, I just finished all of the squad or on the squad 2, 3, and maybe I will need Maria here as a team also on the squad one to check the the review by from the app res, and also you can also buka app ref. It will direct you into the reservation bar and also the to the review page as well. Thank you, Mbak Cynthia, for reminding us. We'll move to the community support. Okay, the last is the community support campaign. So as per I said yesterday, I haven't really created this funnel update because I have already created a new paper over here. So it is to create a good what to create a good monthly report because we want like everything is like submitted into the card on CSM, but this card on CSM is also like drowning, but a lot of let's say finance issues like that. So I want to create a paper like over here. You can also check open this paper how many what kind of things that I want to report, how we want to report, how I want a committee to make a follow up things, how I want the HR also to make a follow up things after the bad review, and what also special treatment that we want to give to the guests. So basically like that because yeah, I think community need this to create like again their best practices about community engagement and community support and such. So yeah, I haven't really have the update here, but just finishing the community's support paper 1.0 paper. Oh, cool. I will move to the pivot section. The first is like came from my side. I would like to open this like a guest welcome message. I realized something that we're still doing like Canwell, right? We're still doing the Canwell. I think the Canwell is quite okay, but I think we also need to make a section for us to copy the booking code and such something like that. So I hope that it can be also uh, maybe somehow we can create it easily because sometimes the guest is already communicate also with Indonesian language, but again we send it like with English. It's like cross the language. So I think we need to create also the correct way to if the correct what language if we want to make a good engagement with the guest as well from the good guest welcome message. So actually that's from me the pivot that I'm trying to do. This is related to into HR 2.1 which is inquiry optimization because it I believe is still related into the inquiry things. That's from me. From Mbak Cynthia, do you have anything that you want to update about your stack?
I think there's no update, Andre. I have already stacked on the campaign.
Okur, Maria, do you have update on your side? Do you want also to open some pivot on your side?
I don't have any update for now.
Okay, so that's it. All of the discussion that we have on the Trello board. We will move into the discussion management paper. Let me open it. Let me open it. Oh, wait. It's a bit like guys. Expansion Management HAR. Okay, so we have some discussion that opened by Jing. The first is this, which is I already read this. I think this is just feedback from Jing to me. So this is supposed to be the discussion between me and Jing about the leadership, the campaign system and such, and in HR, what HR, HR what HR what chapter. So that's only between me and Jing, and I have already cleared it from with Jing also in the Slack. Well, we will move to the first is like Jing question. Does anyone have any hard question to ask anymore? I would like the floor to maybe Mbak Cynthia first. Mbak Cynthia, do you think do you have anything any hard question to ask anymore?
Okay. First of all, I'd like to know first, Andre, what is defined by hard equation?
It's like
How
what?
hard is it? I mean, like, yep.
Sorry. I think like this, Mbak Cynthia, like we have already stated over here on discussion management top over here, it's like the same way. See, I mean, if you have question about what, how to balance meeting time, operational time, like that, it's what Jing means by hard question that you want to ask.
I think I'm not sure for now. I will skip it first.
Okay. But how about Maria? Do you have any hard question that you want to ask in terms of working in HR or work load or work bandwidth or something on your mind that maybe yeah you're afraid to ask or you don't think that it related to operational in directly, but you can also offer here. Cynthia, Maria, do you have some?
I don't think I have hard question
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes like everyone, every time I have question, I would like ask directly to one of you, maybe Andre, Puka, Cindy, or Nadine.
Okay. Thank you, Maria. But I still have some question that I want to ask about this. So basically, HER are like the host and support and reservation team, right? So there are two different, like I have to say, two different people that work in this kind of area. So the first is like reservation team, and the second one is like the host. The host is like responsible for let's say are supporting and also yeah hosting itself to create a good engagement with the guests. I was thinking that maybe we have to also split this kind of work, you know, if Cynthia is working for let's say guest engagement, so yeah, Cynthia supposedly doing less reservation and doing more in guest engagement. I was thinking about that whether if we can do that again, whether if we can create that kind of system again into Bukit Vista because that's for me is also yeah that's just like strategical things in my mind to create a like okay if you want a good engagement with the guests you need a people that really good at engagement if you really need people that want to works well in a reservation so that's supposedly people that have a good communication in terms of persuasion and negotiation so actually that's on my mind see but also floor it to all of the team over here uh, about the idea that I have on my mind what do you think maybe from Maria.
I think I might do agree with you since like everyone need to focus on what they are doing, and if we want to make like more reservation, we need to focus on that. And if we also want to make a maintaining the guest engagement, we also need to focus on hosting something like that. I think we need to focus on one thing so that we can, optimize our skills, something like that, and get more increasing the rate. I
Good.
think that's from me, Andre.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Maybe from I would like to hear from Mbak Cynthia. Mbak Cynthia, how what you think if we implement those kind of things again?
Okay. I think actually I don't have any idea today. So basically, if you want to make it like so, you want to make it like funnel, right? But everyone will work on their own funnel.
Yep,
Am I correct?
yep. Just like
Um,
yep.
it will possible if we got more resources in the next time.
I
But right now, resources
oh
the
yeah.
person member. But right now, if we're still doing, I mean, like in this situation, you should consider again. Will they be able about doing that all alone, but they profit as well? Or so far we could like balance it to them. So maybe like 30% of what, 30% of what, and 30% of what. You should consider about our situation as well. And yeah, it will be possible in the future if we got more member. Maybe you can start to divide or what funnel you will work on, and then yeah, that the things.
You, the thing is that why I want to also talk about this because we're having some people that coming in. Let's say this time these three guys over here also came in for training, right? So they're also will going to on board. Yeah, if they're determined, yeah, like that. See, so also on the next week we have another team to be on board to be trial as well. So I was thinking about if we can split the workloads in this. Yeah, I know that for now it's like slightly bit impossible because we have like tons of work to be done by four of us. So it's quite well, yeah, to
Yep, yep.
quite funny.
It's possible if we got more member in the future.
Yep. I have actually a question to Mbak Cynthia. If I don't know whether if happen in the squad one or two, but if there's a host in squad one or two, did they also do the reservation?
Yes, they do. So they're also doing the reservation, cover it up. Maybe when what is that? Maybe when the R support on the reservation team is taking day off, they usually cover it up. So you can ask Tandy maybe Tandy before on the spot too, right? And then he is hosting as well, and he also doing the reservation. So while they are hosting, usually they will help to cover the reservation as well.
But what's the okay? I mean, I'm asking too much in that here. What is the different workload between the reservation support and also the host? Well, I mean, I just need to know, see, because since like I just came from December, right? So I don't really know much, and yeah,
So the things that I see, basically, it's almost the same, and there is a slightly differences about it. And then things that make it different is like host will meet the guest directly on the field. Like let's say Tandy used to host a guest in Despacito, and then yes, the differences is the air support will assign the host. Like maybe I will be the air support and Andre will be the host, and then I will assign Andre as the host. So yeah, it's just that kind of things. And then back to the old days, we have a group actually instead of chatting them personally. We have a group. The group will be our support, the host, and also the guest. So yeah, after the air support making the group, usually the conversation will continue by the host.
I see. But Cynthia, I have another question here since I just want to know it from you. Like, there are like some people in the squad one, right? Let's say we have two people in squad one working on reservation, and two people are in squad one working for hosting. About the split work that they do, uh, did they do it like in the morning, or did they do it like already fixed by like a profile coverage?
Yep. So basically, the coverage will be like this. So the host will welcome the guests like 2 p.m. Right? Usually, they will leave the base at 12 or at 2 to meet the guests, and then in that transition, usually we do the coverage, and then but it's kind of like split as well, like the profile coverage that we used to do, that you used to done every day. So yeah, the host will also usually in the morning the host will check in up who are the guests that will check in by today, and they will make sure again to the guests, and then they also help for reservation. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm not really. I don't really know. I didn't really know about the flow in the spot one because I didn't belong it there. Maybe
Yep.
you can ask Nadine. Nadine will know better about it because she was in the squad one before. But all the things that I see in like in the surface, yeah, they are covering each other. Like when the host going to hosting, the air support will cover the reservation. But in case there's air support is taking a day off or what, the host will help to cover it. So it's actually the same to
Okay,
having
okay, okay, great.
up to
It's
each other.
that enlightened me, see, because yeah, I was trying to thinking also how to split that they did on last time on the BV 3.0. Yeah, yeah. But thank you, Mbak Cynthia, for that. Still on the same discussion about does anyone have a hard question to ask? Let's maybe to the trial teams. Do you have anything that you want to ask? Maybe about HAR, about this, what anything that maybe you have something on your mind. No, I cannot see you guys.
Hello, Andre.
Hola, masuk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I have a question regarding to ini sih reservation, kayak answering WhatsApp from uh, guests and stuff. Uh, what is our gimana ya jam yang layak buat bales dan berhenti bales tuh kan basically we don't have uh, fixed working hour kan soalnya.
What do
So
you mean?
when
Yes, please
gimana?
continue first, please.
We don't have fixed working hour like 9 to 5 and stuff. Especially when answering to guests karena mereka bisa masuk kapan aja kan dan bisa balas kapan aja. Uh, when is the time to not reply and when should I still reply?
Okay. Thank you, Kiri, for the question. Yeah. So basically, the working hour of Bukit Vista is like from 8 to 5, Jogja time, yeah, WIP time. So that is the like a normal time you can also answer all of the guests' question, all of the what the communication that happened between you and guests. But then again, if you already finished it, like okay, we this is why important to have a air support number and also to message the guest from the air support number. Let's say I'm handling the air support tree over here. This is like a phone, uh, office phone, which I have like a lot of guests also texting me over there. So if I already finished like 5 p.m. and then I can delegate to the night shift team, like saying like, okay, night shift, I have some of people still like texting me on my WhatsApp. Please, you do follow up about it, and please continue to make a deal and such like that. But it only happened like when if you use the air support number C. But if you are doing with like your what your personal number, it's kind of bit hard actually because people cannot you cannot really delegate it at that time. But here also the chance for you to make your stuff like what never settle. If you think that okay, this is also if you think when the guest is like want really to book your message, book your property, you can also still doing chit chat with them easily, like yeah, bit up of the working hour like that. See, but that's actually not good. But the ways maybe you can also try to make a delegation. If I think you finish with that, yeah, basically delegation. But if you already finished like your working hour, like already on a 5 p.m. WIB, I understand that maybe some of you people also are respecting their stop time. It's like including me. I was respecting my break time. So if I have a break time, I just like to lay down, work on nothing. I away from like my laptop, just handling my phone. So like that's Hikari. You can just stop actually like 5 p.m. and saying like what I say to you guys like I'll ending my shift soon. I'll come back again with you in the morning. But if there's anything urgent that you want to ask, you can also ping me here on the WhatsApp, or maybe you can also ping the other team as well if there's like super urgent like that. So that's my best answer to Gary.
Okay, Andre, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Is there anything that maybe you want to add my explanation, maybe from the HR team? So lucky. Okay, the trial teams and also maybe from the David, if you have question, please. Nope. Okay, I will.
Deborah, I think Andre, not David.
Ah,
That's Deborah, not David.
oh, I'm sorry, I don't see anyone. No. Sorry. I'm not checking. Yeah. So please go, Deborah.
Well, sebelumnya belum punya ada specific question sih. Cuman I think for my findings ya, karena kan sometimes tuh guys ada yang apa ya, kayak menurut aku sih lumayan susah untuk di-finding di bigger itu, ada yang minta apa sih, villa atau tempatnya itu private kan. Jadi kadang for me sih kayak mungkin kita emang harus cek satu-satu ya di bigger itu. Terus sama apa lagi ya? Mau nanya. Satu lagi lupa Andre, nanti aja deh.
Yeah, Ella. So it's about the checking the property on bigger. Am I right?
Iya, so kayaknya kan jadi tuh ada satu guest di Instagram tuh kayaknya masih tetap miskom ya, yang I told you yesterday.
Yeah.
Jadi sebenarnya tuh itu aku udah cek itu tuh memang kayak semua for themselves lah basically, cuma mungkin tuh other option kayaknya share. Jadi mungkin kayak satu one place tapi tuh kayak banyak guest house gitu. Mungkin mereka maunya yang kayak benar-benar ya all for themselves gitu sih. Yeah, simply that.
Maria, can you help Deborah on answering this kind of question about how can we check property, such? What platform that you usually use to check property? What kind of platform that you used to do, and what is the best practice if you cannot offer anything to us?
I usually check on Picker, or if it's not on Picker, and then I will check on Airbnb and read the information there. And if not, I will check the RPM.
The RPM.
PRM. Sorry.
RPM is like something in the car.
Okay, PRM.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. What actually you do if you cannot have any deal and miscommunication with the guest?
If I have miscommunication, I have to clarify that first and make them understand. So I could suggest another if they don't like what I offer.
Cool. Deborah, is it like bit answering your question or still need more?
Yeah, I think it's fine for now. Well, yeah, just need to. Kayaknya dia tuh kayak kan kadang di title Airbnb-nya tuh kayak tulisannya room for something, so they think is memang itu di hotel sih atau nggak di resort kan, jadi kayaknya memang butuh ya waktu untuk menjelaskan lebih. But yes, it's okay for now.
For me,
Okur.
actually, guess is like different. You just have to again set the
Yeah.
correct expectation with the guest, saying that this is not a guest house,
Hmm.
this is a villa. But that's also our responsibility to create a same expectation with what happened really on the villa, on
Hmm.
the guest house. Yeah, expectation actually.
Kan- karena kan ada yang guest ini tuh ya pokoknya semuanya pengen private gitu. I don't know lah mau
Yeah.
ngapain juga mereka cuman ya udahlah kayak kita just apa ya kitanya juga jangan yang ngegas gitu kan istilahnya.
Nah, iyalah. Masa digas-gas tamu. Awkward.
Okur.
Awkward. Thank you Deborah for the question ya. For my suggestion sih sebenarnya kalau mau ngecek property based on location and such, COVID price, monthly price yang aku kasih kemarin adalah one of the sources that makes you easier to check the property and also the location sih, because you have already the property name, you have the property location, you have already the such thing inside sih. But also if you want to check like the link and such, you can go to the picker and create to check.
Tapi kemarin
Yes.
kan ada satu lagi juga dia mau rentnya kalau nggak salah tuh ya hampir sebulan lah. Aku ada tanya Mbak Lilis juga karena kan ya itulah untuk yang sebulan itu. Terus Mbak Lilis bilang tanya Mas Vidi karena dia ini propertinya dia yang handle gitu kan. Terus baru dibalas hari ini sih, mungkin dia agak sibuk ya.
Wow.
And then the feedback tuh katanya untuk yang properti ini belum ada kesepakatan untuk price tahun depan. Jadi dia bilang Mas Vidi bilang sih lihat di Tokit, kalau enggak ya aku harus ya another option lah basically gitu sih.
Memang sih sama.
Karena si guestnya tuh mau stay kayak 8 Januari tahun depan untuk 4 sampai 6 bulan dan dia ini apa sih mau cuma sendiri deh kayaknya, terus dia katanya bawa dognya dia gitu, jadi kan aku harus lihat-lihat juga ya, I mean nggak semua tempat mungkin pet friendly juga gitu.
Yup. Correct.
Paling gitu sih.
Yeah, it requires some coordination again sih with all of the team, karena memang beberapa properti kita belum punya monthly price-nya, mungkin buat Akilea beberapa properti lain itu belum punya monthly price-nya. It requires some further coordination. This is why we have to be hustle in this stage sih, untuk again kalau if you want to really make the guests stay with us, you have to be really hustle because there are a lot of coordination that you need to do, but it eventually worked. If you fun doing it like Nadine did, like you create booking and then such finish and then like okay, I think I already achieved what I want.
Iya, tapi kalau menurutmu ya, kalau misalnya ada case kayak gitu kan, berarti kan aku udah lihat tadi ke Tokit kan sekitar 470.000 per malam yang Puri Sabina 2 kalau nggak salah tuh.
Yes.
Nah, menurut kamu atau menurut yang lain lebih baik aku kasih aja ke guestnya atau kasih other option, karena kalau dari yang price itu emang katanya belum ketemu gitu katanya, kata Mas Vidi. Jadi ya aku mau throw on the floor aja nih, menurut kalian gimana?
From my side sih, I can first offer again tempatnya kalau misalnya the guest really want to stay there kan. Kalau misalnya kamu udah dapat agreement, misalnya guestnya really want to stay there, again back and coordinate with the team as well gitu. Juga bilang tim ini ada yang mau banget sama Puri Sabina 2 let's say gitu kan, dengan harganya tapi dia budget segini, apakah kira masuk nggak buat 2021. Again sih, guestnya kalau fix kita bisa negotiate with the owner, with the partners easily. But again, kalau misalnya guestnya nggak mau, ya we can just offer the other property. If it's ready, and I think, what can we do? Like, we have already did our best to persuade a negotiation. So that's my suggestion sih for the best of it.
Mantap.
How about the others? Maybe from Mbak Cynthia or Maria. Do you have any that you want to add?
Itu Andre sih.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Okur, thank you Andre and
Okur.
Mbak Cynthia.
The other discussionist came from Jing over here. is about reminder about leadership mission. I think some of us has already know about this, and I think but Cynthia and me already know about the mission itself. It's about to discover, to be prioritized, problem solve, and execute. This is happened for, yeah, for everything that we want to do in terms of leadership itself. And leadership is actually not from yeah, it's not only talking about the people that more what more senior than you, but also leadership that also came from yourself. How you control yourself, how you control yourself for discover, how you control yourself for anything. It also requires leadership skill on yourself. But again, if you came into the chapter, you have to also really think about the chapter needs. I mean, in the chapter levels, and not only on the what not only on the operational things, the leadership is only for yourself, but again, the now is leadership for the whole of the team. Uh, but Cynthia, maybe if you already know about this, right? I believe we already talked about this. I would like maybe Mbak Cynthia to explain more what is actually the core of the leadership mission that we have.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Andre. This is actually, to be honest, it's a hard question that I received from you by today about to explain this kind of leadership. Thank you for giving me this kind of question. But okay, basically, if you ask me about our leadership question, here already stated by Jake, is about the discover, prioritize, problem solve, and also execute. So I think a long time ago we are used to discussing about this. So this about the discover. Um, to be honest, I really forgot about the funnel, but I still remember there's still discover what is actually the problem, and then if we already discover all of the problems, then we should prioritize what is actually more important right now, and then what needs to be solved first. Then after that, about the problem solving, this is about the way we will solve the problem, the way you will solve the problem, and then the last one is the execution is, yeah, we already know about it, like how you will execute your idea to solve the problem that you have discovered and also prioritize. So I think this one, as a leader, to be for me to be a leader, you don't need to lead a team, because first of all, the leadership skill will grow within you and yourself first. If you want to be a leader, you should act as a leader, but it's not kind of like a bossy thing, but how you will guide yourself to do this, to do the four things here. Like, it's actually not only for work, it's also you can apply it to your daily life, how you discover things, prioritize, and then doing the problem solving, and the last one is execute. So here we are, what is that? I could say that we are transformed to be a leader, and a leader doesn't need to be lead a team, but first of all, it should start from yourself. The things, Andre, I'm so sorry if I'm not really explain it well, but that the things that on my mind right now.
Okay, but I
Thank
think
you.
that's good, Miss Cindy. I think you have the idea over there about every single point that on the other leadership mission itself. But yeah, and I what I said, right. So leadership is applicable in any terms of condition. You know, if you're handling a team, if you're handling for yourself as well, it requires a leadership on yourself, even in a small way, but it's still there to help you to improve all of the things that you have on your mind for now. Now, actually, discover is like if you find something that can be implemented in the team, in how you want to increase something, or you want to improve something. It also requires some imagination on your mind, on creativity about how can you actually find something new, right? So it also there. The discovery is like so supporting the problem solving. If you can like discover something that really well and also applicable for the team, it helps in also the problem solving. But about the prioritize, like what things that you want to do. There's like this is like classified as important, not important, important, not urgent, important and urgent, not important but urgent, not important and not urgent. You have to know like yeah, that's something in a theoretical way, but by the time if you keep learning and keep implementing it, you will do it like unconsciously. It's like just on my mind, okay, this kind of things that urgent and also important, so that's why I have to do now. Urgent but not important, it's like you just have to delegate it to the people. Not important but it is urgent, you have to like save it for the plan, but not urgent and not important. You just have to like save it for later and just not doing that at the moment. You just have to think kind of like that, say for prioritize. But again, from the execution is like the other things that you have to be on your mind as well as a leader. In terms of like leadership, yeah. So execution is like how can you actually deal with every single things that happening on the daily operational. Let's say how can you actually create a good instruction for the team, and then you have a correct goal, you have a correct expectation as well, so it over there to have a good execution, right? So you have a goal, you have the instruction, you have the expectation, you have the hypothesis and such. It will, yeah, generate a good execution for all of the team and all of the leadership mission. But I think this is also reminder actually for all of the team here, also me, Cynthia, Maria, and the others to again to learn about the leadership on yourself. See. So actually, we have already reached 10. We have already finished our meeting today. Thank you guys for attending, and also thank you for joining the Scrum for today. We'll just adjourn the Scrum, and later I will choose the who's the chairman and also the secretary for the next Scrum. You can also send me the feedback on my Slack because we're run out of time. Thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great day for today. Bye bye.
Yo, thank you everyone. Have a
Thank
good
Bye.
you,
day.
Thank you. Thank you.
everyone.
Have a nice day.
Bye.